Hello everyone, this is your English teacher Hassan. Today we have a new video with a different field. Our concern today will be vocabulary, so please all of you open your student books on page 52. But before we start, let me present my surprise. Today we have a new guest. We have Yazan, my friend Yazan from 10th grade A smart boy. Okay, today we are going to share the class with you, inshallah. Now Yazan, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm pleased to be here with you, Yazan. Today, as I told you, we are going to solve some exercises in our student book and workbook, and let's go.
Inshallah.
Yes. Now, the first exercise, but please, what I want from you, Yazan, is to raise your voice, okay?
Okay, I got
Okay, Yazan. Here we go. Can you read what does the first exercise want from us?
match the words with their synonym.
Okay, so now we are talking about synonyms, okay? But before we start, let's make a quick revision for the synonyms and what does a synonym mean. Let's go.
Synonyms. Often there's more than one way to say something. Words or phrases that have similar meanings are called synonyms. Sometimes a synonym will mean the exact same thing. Other times they will mean almost the same thing. Either way, synonyms are words that have nearly the same meaning. Here's some examples. Let's say someone is mad. You could say that person is angry. Mad and angry are two synonyms that have the exact same meaning. Another synonym for mad, especially if the person is very mad, would be irate. Irate means really angry. You could also say furious, which also means really angry. You could say cross, infuriated, enraged, incensed, livid, or apoplectic. Apoplectic means really, really angry. And here's the thing about all of these words. Not only are they synonyms for mad, they're all synonyms for each other. Here's another example. There are a lot of ways to say something is small. You could say it's tiny, which is really small, or petite, or minuscule, which is really, really small, or microscopic, which is so small you can only see it with a microscope, or little, or teeny, or itty-bitty, or itsy-bitsy, like the spider. Some words, especially descriptive words, or adjectives, will have a lot of synonyms. Other words might have just a synonym or two, like drink and beverage. And some words have no other way to say them. In other words, they have no synonym. Synonyms.
Okay, so let's go. Now, Yazan is going to read the word, and I will show you the definition, and Yazan has to guess what does this, or what is the synonym for this word. Now, the first word is what? The first word is rivals. Can you read it, please, again?
Rivals.
Thank you, rivals. Now, rivals is a person who is competing for the same object or goal as another, or who tries to equal or outdo another, okay? So what is the synonym, or what is the synonym of the word rivals?
It's F. Competitors.
Excellent, competitors. Thank you, Yazan. Let's move to the next one. Can you read it, please?
Profitable.
Profitable means that makes or is likely to make money. So what is the synonym of the word profitable?
Lucrative.
Which is what? Excellent. Now the next one. Can you read it, please, and raise your voice?
The next one is buy.
Buy means to obtain, or to obtain something by paying money for it. So what is the synonym of the word buy?
It's process, yes.
With which one?
E.
Excellent. Purchase. Purchase. Excellent, yes. Now the next one. Read it.
Custom.
Customer means a person or an organization that buys goods or services from a shop or a business. So what is the synonym of the word customer?
I think it's client.
Excellent, clients. Now the next one is what?
The next one is income.
Income means the money that a person, a region, a country, or etc. earns from work, from investing money, from business, etc. So what is the synonym?
Earning, I think.
Excellent, earnings. What is earnings? This is earnings. And the very last one is what?
The last one is overhead.
Okay, thank you. Overheads mean regular costs that you have when you are running a business or an organization, such as the rent, electricity, wage, okay, etc. So what do we mean by overheads? What is the synonym?
Overhead, fixed cost.
Fixed costs. Excellent. Great, Yazan. Now what I want from you is to choose the correct answer, okay, to complete the following sentences. The first one is already solved, so let's move to number 2. Number 2.
Okay.
Go.
My two earnings or rivals for the job had bad interviews.
Okay, please raise your voice more, and I'm going to read the sentences and you have to tell me the correct answer. Number 2. My two what for the job had bad interviewers. Rivals. Excellent. Great job. Thank you. Number 3. The company said that it was hoping to increase its list of what? Clients or competitors?
Client.
You are great. Clients. We can't launch our products until we have completed the what of the business?
Startup.
The start up. Excellent. Number 5. Profits or fixed costs are down compared to last year, but we are still making a lot of money.
It's profit.
Profits. Thank you. Excellent. Now remember to include the cost of paper, printer, ink, and other overheads or rivals in your business plan. Overheads. You are a great student here. My very last one is, most customers use their credit cards to what are products? To purchase or to income?
Purchase.
To purchase our product, which means what? Buy. To buy our products. You are great. Yes, and thank you. Now you are going to listen. Okay? We are going to listen for this audio. Then you have to solve exercise number 1 and number 2 as homeworks. Okay? Okay, and send them to my inbox, Facebook inbox. Okay, listen.
Unit 6, page 52. Listen. Exercises 1 and 2. Listen to the conversation.
So, I want to start my own business during the summer holidays.
What? Are you joking?
No. I went to a talk at school about teenage businesses. The presenter said that there were quite a few teenagers that ran small companies from home.
What sort of companies?
He mentioned web-based companies, people who produced homemade food, designed t-shirts, taught...
Teaching?
Yes, teaching. He told us about a 16-year-old girl who taught basic computer skills to retired people.
That's a good idea.
Yes, it is. He also explained what we had to do before starting. For example, you have to do some market research first.
Why?
Well, you need to know if there is a market for your service or product. If nobody's interested, then it won't be very profitable.
Of course. And if there are lots of rivals, it will be difficult to break into the market.
Exactly. We have to study the competition and maybe look for a niche market and offer a specialised service or product.
It sounds interesting, but what about the startup? You need money to start a business.
Right. That's why he talked about businesses with low overheads. He also said we had to make a business plan to see what supplies we would need and what our expenses would be.
So what are you planning?
A What's On webpage.
What's that?
It's an online magazine that tells people what's happening in the city every week. You know, plays, concerts, information about restaurants, things like that.
But doesn't the local newspaper do that?
Well, it doesn't give much information about events, and it leaves out some altogether. I'll have sections for children, teenagers, parents. It'll be much more detailed than the newspaper, and I'll make a profit by selling advertising space on the page to businesses in town.
It sounds like a great idea. Have you told your parents?
That's the first thing I did. They advised us at the talk that we should get our parents' permission for anything we wanted to do. They also said that if they liked the idea, they might help us with funding.
Well, I'm impressed. Maybe you'd like to employ me.
Let me get started first.
Okay, so that's it. Now what I want from you, Yazan, and from your friends, 10th graders, okay, I want from you for the first exercise to take 4 pieces of advice, okay, from A to H, that Andy heard at the talk on tenUnit business, okay?
I got.
Okay, now the next one is to answer the following questions. You can pick any 4 questions. You can pick, okay, any 4 questions to answer them. So you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 3, 5, 8. You can choose whatever. Choose 4 questions, answer them, and send your answers to my Facebook inbox. Now please, let's move to our workbooks. On page 47, the first and the second exercises. Now here we are still talking about synonyms, okay? About synonyms. Now the synonym of the word rival is competitor, okay?
Yes.
Okay, now most of our customers, number 2, most of our customers use our service frequently. What is the synonym of the word customers?
Client.
Client, but we have a plural noun here, so it is what?
It's
Add the S, the plural S to client.
client.
Excellent, clients. Please raise your voice, Abdullah. Yazan. Okay, thank you. Now the next one. Mary increased her earnings by giving private English classes. What does earnings mean? Or what is the synonym of the word earnings?
Earning is income.
Income. Excellent. We have decided to purchase 10 new computers for the office. What is the synonym of the word purchase?
Buy.
Excellent. Buy. Number 5. Selling sports clothes is a lucrative business. What does the word lucrative mean? What is the synonym?
Lucrative. It mean profitable.
Profitable. You are great. And the very last one here is overheads such as rent, gas, and electricity are very high in London. Overheads mean what? Or what is the synonym?
It's big goal.
Fixed costs. Thank you. You are great. So fixed costs. Now let's move to number 2. Okay. Here we are going to match the words with their definitions from 1 to 6 and from A to F. Excellent. Now what does this definition mean? The action of beginning to operate a new business.
It's starts up. Absolutely.
You are great. Yes, start up. So start up means to start a new business. Okay? Is it clear?
Clear.
Excellent. Number 2. The money that you make when you sell something for more than it cost.
Profit.
Profits. Yes. Excellent answer. Now number 3. It is already solved, or C, it is already solved. Let's move to D.
Yes.
The study.
Number 1.
Okay, with number 1. Excellent. D, the study. Okay, the study of what people want to buy and why. What do we call this study?
Market research.
You are great. Excellent job. Market research. E, an amount of something that is available to be used.
Available to be used.
With which number?
Supply.
Supplies. A great one. Okay, the last one is an opportunity to sell a particular product to a particular group. Particular means specific. Okay, Izan? Particular means specific. Now, an opportunity to sell a particular product to a particular group of people. 3, 2, 4. 3, which is niche market. Yes, thank you, Yazan, for being with me today. You got a gift. You have to solve the previous exercises that I assigned you to do. In addition to this, you have to solve exercise number 3 here. You have to complete the sentences with some of the words from exercise 2 and 1. Okay, I'm waiting your solutions. See you next episode. Thank you, Yazan, for being here. Thank you, guys. See you next time, inshallah. Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes.